Hello everyone, this is episode number 144 of At Odds with the Unbreakable Spirit.
And the Executioner, Daniel Travos.
If we don't seem as cheaper as usual, it's because I was a dummy.
Yeah, they don't need
Let's
to know
just
that.
run on the Unbreakable Spirit, Matthew Smith. Let's run through the topics.
1.
Our thoughts on WWE 2K. Our thoughts on WWE in 2024 for the past 7 months.
Number 2.
Number 2 is our thoughts on Cody's title reign so far.
Number 3.
And the last one, since you can see our beautiful faces, that means it's a prediction battle, this time for SummerSlam 2024. Let's start off with topic number 1, which, since this is an even number episode, I started off. So, 2024 has been crazy for WWE.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's not a lie.
Yeah, you got The Rock to return. You had because of all the bitchy fans.
Yeah. You got the Cody Crybaby thing, which people are probably still complaining about.
Which, by the way, Cody was... Fun fact for everyone. Cody wasn't even supposed... this is a real fact. When Cody Rhodes pointed at Roman, he wasn't even supposed to do that.
Yeah, but thanks to Cody doing that and the
bitchy fans,
rage people got into because, Cody wasn't getting his title shot, we got The Rock's final evolution.
Yeah. Good job, WWE. Good job, WWE fans. You made the Bloodline you made the Roman Reigns version of the Bloodline more dangerous. Bravo!
Yeah, but this year also was the start of something we talked about last week. The partnership with why am I stumbling over words? The partnership with TNA Wrestling when Jordan Grace entered the Royal Rumble.
Yeah. And then was revealed to be the mystery challenger. That, by the way, I've looked this up. Roxanne Perez had no fucking clue.
Yeah, all the more reason the Juggernaut should have won.
But yeah, sure. The wrestling year has started off kind of. It started off hot, got very crazy, but so far it's just been. It's still been crazy, like with the whole CM Punk Drew McIntyre shit.
More on that later.
Yeah, that has just been crazy. Let's see. What do you think has been some crazy things that have happened so far this year?
I mean, aside from the fact that John Cena announced his retirement next year?
Oh, yeah. Right. Because that was that was completely out of nowhere.
Yeah, or how about the fact that Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu, 3 of the hottest stars on the indies, are now a part of WWE and in the Bloodline.
And they kept their name.
Yeah, that too.
And also, not to mention, their brother, kind of their adopted brother, because I look up how they're related. Hikuleo is on his way.
Yeah, Hikuleo, right?
Yeah, and by the way, folks, that's not he's not really, what's the word I'm looking for? He's not exactly little.
Yeah, I probably butchered his name, but the man's like 6'8", right? 6'10", something like that?
No, you were right the first time.
6'8"? Okay. Yeah, I called him their little brother because he's their younger brother. When Travis told me his height, I was like, I should not have called him little. I should have called him younger.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'd be like, hey, he's 6 foot. Holy, never mind.
Yeah.
But like these past couple months, yeah, sure, we've had a lot of debuts. I mean, like, let's be real. I think the big wrestling things is Jacob Fatu.
Yeah. Don't mind my picture being frozen. I just need to do something real quick.
But I just thought like Jacob Fatu joining was a bit of a surprise. And then the day like Tonga Loa, the Tamatonga debuting, I thought was a surprise. Uh, and that sort of thing. I thought WWE making, having Solo step out of Roman Reigns' shadow, I thought was a bit of a surprising thing, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely.
What do you think so far of this year so far?
I mean, I've enjoyed this year so far. It's with all the stuff that can go on in wrestling, like the fact that WWE has legitimately, in my opinion, become unpredictable. That's great. And and this might be something you haven't really considered, but like last Monday, a was the first time in years that the fans had a positive reaction to Dominic Mysterio.
Yeah, I will say that's might have been one of the most positive things that Dominic Mysterio's heel turn in these past couple years.
Yeah, but he got a good reaction for turning down Liv Morgan. Personally, I think the man's crazy for doing that, but still.
Yeah. Anyway, what's your final thoughts first?
My final thoughts are words work. I'm excited to see what the final 5 months of WWE has to offer us.
Yeah, I will say I'm excited to see, where WWE goes, after SummerSlam. I'm also, I'm intrigued to see, what crazy storylines are going to develop these final 5 months, especially with Raw being on television before it goes to Netflix.
Yeah, and I will say, technically, we do know where WWE goes after SummerSlam, and it's called Berlin, Germany.
Right, yeah.
Anyways, we'll be back with topic number 2.
Alright, I'm just gonna be fully transparent with Cody Rhodes' title reign. He's had solid matches, but that's really about it.
Short, sweet, to the point.
Yeah,
Yeah, I have to agree with you. He's had solid matches, but they're not always solidly good, if that makes sense.
yeah, I mean, like, his first match with AJ Styles, great. Second match with AJ Styles, solid. The other two matches, he's just been, I mean,
What?
like, his match with Logan Paul, fucking great.
Well,
That
yeah,
was,
it's Logan Paul. We have not
but
been shy of how impressed we are with his athleticism.
no, but I keep being involved in, like, my whole thing is like Cody Rhodes, but like has had good matches, but he hasn't really he hasn't really had any good rivalries, to be honest.
Yeah, I hate to agree with you, but I have to agree with you.
Like, I'm honestly looking forward to the day Randy Orton turns on him. That is going to be entertaining as hell. What do you thought? What's your thoughts on the American Nightmare's title reign since he defeated the Tribal Chief?
If you saw the amount of Cody Rhodes t-shirts I have, you would know that I am a Cody Rhodes fan. But even I gotta admit, not every match has been a banger, and I'm worried that one of the matches that we'll be talking about in the next segment is one of those occasions where it's not that good.
Yeah,
Shut up, ad. Ignore that. I had to pull something up.
because my thoughts on like Cody Rhodes, yeah, shit, the dude's had good matches and been able to cut good promos, but like there hasn't really been like a solid storytelling in all of his matches. Not to mention he wins like every single title defense. And I know that is supposed to be a good thing, but it's like, you win it by the same way over and over again. We think your opponent's gonna win, and then you all of a sudden pull like a Hulk Hogan and come back and win.
Yeah, we were just last segment. We were literally just talking about WWE being unpredictable. We should have mentioned that the only predictable thing is Cody Rhodes wins LOL.
Yeah, I mean, like, okay, because my one problem with Cody Rhodes, since and I'm just gonna flat out say this, I'm like, and I know that it's on the topic, so I'm just gonna say it. If you're a babyface, yeah, I get you're not supposed to win all the time, but like, dude, if you've only been pinned 4 times in your return, that's a bit ridiculous. Because I'm shooting from the hip here, as they say, is that if you're a baby, you're supposed to come back from the odds, every time. But I'm like, dude, you've gotten to the top, and now it's just become predictable. Like my own thoughts is like you've had good matches, but you haven't really built up any opponents. Like, like anytime we thought your opponent, oh yeah, should have won, it's the same. That's my thought. What do you got?
I hate to agree with you, but I agree with you. Like, and like the fact that Cody has no backup and he's still winning. Well, yes, that makes him look strong. What does it say about his opponent if they can't even win with help?
Yeah, like, all right, like I'm gonna take back to the night Cody Rhodes won the title. Like that was great and all, but it's just like, why did Cody Rhodes need all that help? Like if he was just gonna win, but but the same old. Did he really need all those legends to help him?
Fair point.
Not to mention, I thought the Bloodline rules thing was kind of stupid.
Yeah, it was just a no disqualification. We have done multiple rants about how WWE keeps finding new ways to come up with another way of saying no disqualification.
But that's besides the point. My point is, like, well, Cody Rhodes is a great baby face and all that stuff. I've heard a lot of people say this, but I find Cody Rhodes' title reign kind of boring. Like, I hate to say this, but he hasn't really lived up. He hasn't, like, I know he wasn't going to be able to fill the shoes of the tribal chief Roman Reigns, but it's been kind of, like, at least when Roman Reigns defended the title, it felt kind of important. Now when Cody defends it, it just feels kind of lackluster.
Yeah, but I will say I do think Cody's title reign is better than Brock Lesnar's.
That's fair.
Because unlike Brock, Cody actually shows up.
Yeah, okay. I
Topic
wasn't
for
talking
another
about.
time.
I wasn't even talking.
Look, we
But
got 30 seconds left. Let's
uh,
get back on topic for the remainder.
my last thoughts is Cody Rhodes has had decent matches, but it's just to me he hasn't really felt like he hasn't been able to lift up any opponent, and it feels like nothing really. Yeah, sure, he's had good matches and all that, or decent matches, but if you can win the same way every single time, not to mention no one's been able to kick out of the crossroads, like it just feels like a tap out. Like, come on, make it
Yeah.
surprising when people kick out of your shit. But that's my last thoughts.
Okay, my final thoughts are hopefully Cody's title reign is getting better. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, we have to do a prediction battle. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the SummerSlam 2024 prediction battle, where the loser has to watch the DC animated movie Batman Hush.
If you know how bad that movie is, you are a true comic book fan.
When I decided that, he audibly groaned.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Anyway.
I'm actually gonna go in opposite order of the list. There aren't that many matches, unsurprisingly for a WWE pay-per-view. The first one I'm gonna do is CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre with special guest referee Seth freaking Rollins.
Which, I'm not really sure what the like Seth Rollins. This match just kind of went from okay, it's gonna go one or two way, but with Seth Rollins, like okay, let's talk about this. With Seth Rollins, not really kind of not really liking McIntyre, but he despises not really liking either guy. This makes this match a lot more unpredictable.
Yeah, and also it means that Seth, unless he randomly turns heel, will call it straight down the middle.
Maybe
I
I
said
kind of
unless
doubt
he
it,
turns heel.
or this is the way to watch him. My genuine question is this the end of this rivalry with CM Punk and Seth Rollins, or is this just going to continue?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, sorry, not CM Punk and Seth Rollins, with McIntyre and Punk.
I do not know.
Who do you got in this match?
Because of the unpredictability of Seth Rollins as a special guest ref, I think I'm gonna go with the Second City Saint.
All right, and I will go with Drew McIntyre.
Alrighty then. So I will mark those down,
What's the
and
next
as
one?
I'm typing in your name, I will tell you the next match, if I can get on the correct line. The next match is for the Intercontinental Championship. Sami Zayn, the champion, versus Braun Breaker.
Honestly, Braun should have won it the last time.
I agree with you. Is that your choice?
I'm choosing Braun Breaker. Yes.
I really need to think about getting my Bluetooth keyboard.
Okay, what do we got?
The match after that is for the United States Championship. Yeah, championship. Logan Paul versus
Yeah,
LA Knight. Yeah.
I mean it's gonna be a solid match. Those two really cooked each other in the promo wise.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Logan Paul.
Okay, that means I got the megastar LA Knight.
Yeah.
At
What do we
least
got?
LA's first name is easy to type.
What do we got next?
The next match is for the WWE Women's World Championship. Rhea Ripley versus Liv Morgan.
And there's all the thing about that match that I'm okay. If there's any match that needs a special guest referee that would make this more intriguing, I am intrigued to see how. I'm honestly surprised with how this match has been built up. That this match hasn't had some sort of stipulation or something like with what these two women have tried to do to each other.
Yeah, and just so you know, people, this is not for the custody of Dominic Mysterio. He's firmly dedicated to mommy.
Or like hanging up in a shark cage or something.
Yeah, who do you got, man?
I got Rhea.
Obviously. That means I got Liv, which, for disclosure, I was gonna choose her anyways.
But again, there's two matches that I'm surprised don't have a stipulation match. This match and everything that's gone on with hell because and everything going on with the CM Punk McIntyre match because hell, how do we know that CM Punk is just gonna be hey, you know what? How do you know Seth Rollins is gonna be like, hey, you know what? You two do whatever the fuck you want to each other. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, on to the next match for the WWE Women's Championship. The role model Bailey taking on the 2024 Queen of the Ring, Nia Jax.
There's also, and this is also something we got to keep in mind. There's also Tiffy time with Money in the Bank.
Yep,
I'm gonna go with Queen Jack.
I guess I'll go Bailey. Which I'm not
What?
sure if Bailey's character has worked since she turned babyface, to be honest.
Yeah. What you got next?
I'm still typing out my choice. The next match is for the World Heavyweight Championship. We got El Champion Damian Priest defending against the Ring General, the King of the Ring 2024, Gunther.
I mean, oh, this match could honestly,
That's the match, World Heavyweight title.
this match honestly could go either way.
Yeah.
Because with how WWE has built up Priest and with how WWE has handled Gunther, it's kind of like, ooh,
It's
ooh.
it's like it's up to a coin toss.
Wait, you forgot one. You forgot the Cody Rhodes match.
That's next.
Oh right. I got Gunther because
Okay.
I honestly think it's time to. I think Gunther deserves a world title run with how they've booked him so far.
And I will be rising for El Champion, pause, Damian Priest.
All right.
The final match on our list today is for the WWE Undisputed Championship,
They need to.
Cody Rhodes versus the interim tribal chief, Solo Sikoa.
I will say I'm just gonna call it the Undisputed Universal Championship because it makes no fucking sense on why they're calling it the Undisputed WWE Championship. I'm just saying that right now.
To each their
It
own.
makes
I switch it up every time.
yeah, it's fair. Because I mean, the only thing that is unknown about this is will Roman show up? What will Roman do? And if he does show up, what will he do?
I mean, Solo and his new Bloodline Primal beat up Paul Heyman. Roman's gonna show up and beat the crap out of the new Bloodline.
I mean,
If he shows up, I mean.
yeah.
But if I'm being fully 100% transparent, I don't think Solo is ready.
Yeah, here's the thing. I don't think Solo is ready, but if you have him lose this big title match, wouldn't that hurt the new interim tribal chief gimmick?
Yes, but still, I'm going Cody either way, forcing you to choose Solo. This might bite me in the butt later.
Yeah, I mean, because also there's no guarantee how this new bloodline might. I'm honestly like, hey, I genuinely would be shocked if Cody was like, hey, Solo, you could be the tribal chief. Okay, I'm gonna beat you the set. If Cody Rhodes decides this
You
past
want to be the
Friday,
tribal chief? Okay. I'm gonna have a repeat of WrestleMania 40 and get you back for those Samoan spite.
yeah, because if he made it bloodline rules, I'd be like, well, you're gonna get your ass beat.
Yeah.
But yeah, it should be a good match though.
Yeah, and
I
that
hope.
is all the matches. And just to let you guys know, this match card was provided by SportsIllustrated.com. Got cited sources so we don't get plagiarism. And we'll be back next week with something different.
Yep. Bye.